Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko! Could be danger here. This time, surely. It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Swings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. First quarter of an hour gone. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And this is Shevchenko. Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff turns back here, probably the best option. He won't be happy with that one. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mateus. And it's Serginho. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Azar. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Mateus. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played. There's the header! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum, and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Serginho tries to cross. Oh, smashing header! Superb goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's full on! Just swings wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now this could be a... Mbappe! He has done it! 2-0 and in next to no time. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 8, Kylian Mbappe.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Serginho. Shevchenko. Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Mateus really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Serginho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Eder Militao gets good distance on it. And he's on a charge. Serginho, deep cross. It's out for a goal kick. 30 minutes gone. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Forlan. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there.
It's Forlan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Van Dijk. Out to the left it goes. It's a searching pass. It's been slipped through. Messi gets through on his own. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! Van Dijk gets it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Milan are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again then. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Little pass back, nicely aimed pass. That looks a good ball through. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has 2. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Nice looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the pass is intercepted. Mateus, very much a man of this moment. Messi. Great vision. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus. Shevchenko. Azar. Time and again they are repelled. Milan looking to pass their way through. Conte. The ball has bounced loose now. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Forlan.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's the keeper's ball. Now that looks a decent ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ah, he's given it away! And he's quick to get it clear again. Van Dijk. Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. Saka gets across to intercept that. Conte into the last 5 minutes. And it's Serginho. And he skips past his man. Now it's crossed into the middle.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 18, Owen. Number 9, David Villa. Number 23, Beckham.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Park Ji-sung. Mbappe. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the
everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled
match.
out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Hernes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jordan with the corner, there first. Got nowhere to hide after that one. And this is Bale. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Serginho. And the counter is on. Mateus. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Messi, and it's been played through. He's being urged. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So that... Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fired deep towards the back post. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now that's well seen too. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Shot could be on. Mbappe finds himself offside. Oh, that is a nice touch.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mateus. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 13, Eto'o. Number 10, Griezmann. Coming on the field,
Serginho.
number 7,
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Number 4,
Haaland!
Mbappe. Number 18, Messi.
And the shot! Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, what has happened here? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Jordan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looking for a runner. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. That's a sharp pass. Haaland. Tries to play it through. Haaland shoots! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cannavaro cuts it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Wan-Bissaka. Some front-footed pressing going on here. No, again there's no way through. Jordan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
Goes for a shot! And it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 8.
And yes, it's him again. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Probing pass. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And that's gone loose. Torres has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And Torres! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Has a shot! Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Now it's Messi, delivers the ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Showing good feet. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? So what can they make of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mbappe! And he's intervened well there. Ambitious ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's picked Mbappe! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Played into space. And Messi! He scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Milan get themselves back into contention, and it's Messi. Messi! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And now he has... And the half-time whistle goes. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So there was the first half.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So once again, we're underway.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Neymar, aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Shevchenko. Serginho. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Fernando Torres. Number 24,
Tries to pass it through.
Number 13,
Griezmann.
Frank Lampard. Number 11, Neymar.
Saliba.
Number 10, Mbappe.
Just
Coming
about
on
up to the
field,
hour now.
Number 7, Diego Forlan. Number
Milan
6,
perhaps contemplating
Griezmann.
their next change here.
Number 22, Schneider.
And here's Forlan.
Number 4, Raul.
Well, he certainly
Number
wasn't in the
20,
mood to take any
Rooney.
risks.
Taken back almost at once. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's been caught napping! Raul. Rooney. Schneider. And here's Messi. No, it's come to nothing. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
He's had a shot! And they've got rid. And here's Griezmann. White. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
White got a long way forward to join the attack. That's a good run down the left. Played in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Griezmann. Adams. And it's Rooney. And he's being shifted off it. Shevchenko. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh no, this does not look good. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Rooney. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Support to our Better Stadium Fund.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Milan looking to pass their way through. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. He's got away. Big chance! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Messi! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Well, looks a good ball through. And he's straight offside. Forlan did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Forlan. Pedri engages and forces him off the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Bergkamp. He's having a go. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bergkamp really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Reinders kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this.
And the shot! Goal! Milan! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great vision. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Security
So in
staff
they come
each
for the
block.
break with nothing to
Please
separate
report
them.
to
The
staff
score
room immediately.
1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Milan are probably...
Here's Mbappe! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Reinders. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. And he can clear it away.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 18.
Ball's
Owen.
out. It'll be a throw-in again. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get on the end of this? Crunching tackle. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Probing pass. Now it's Owen.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Forlan. It's Forlan! Should have equalised.
Well, you'd really
Substitution
expect him
for
to hit the
Milan.
target from there.
Number 8, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 9, David Villa.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Forlan. And he's managed to get free. Forlan. Forlan! He's scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So all square, and not for the first time.
There will be 5
Well, at this stage,
minutes
Peter,
added
it's going to
time.
come down to how badly they want to win this.
And that's another throw. No way through, so back it comes.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Torres. Great vision. And Shevchenko! And it's Kukcu. Can he get it through? Fernando Torres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. That has ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. And the shot! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Bruyne. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Koundé.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Costa Curta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 30 minutes gone. And he's had it nicked away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And this is Shevchenko. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cannavaro threads one in. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe is onto this. And he's opted for the long pass.
There will
Well,
be
the
1
defence
minute
proved
added time.
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the flag has stayed down. Terrific header! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And so we're off again.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Driving forward, knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely shaped ball. Baresi gets it away. Great ball. Torres!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Messi. Mateus gets into a good position. He's got two. Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goal...
He's tried one! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shot could be on. Brilliantly cut out. Cleared without complication. And here's Torres. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Batistuta. Schneider. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Mbappe.
Cleared without hesitation. Well, that's well spotted. Nice looking ball. Mateus. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. Mateus. Played in with purpose. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Looking for a runner. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He has found the way through. There's the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Number 7, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 18, Owen.
And they're quick to get it back. Azar. And here's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. And well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho stood it. Real chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Khan. Chooses to deal with it himself. Foot in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Mateus. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Messi. Milan looking to pass their way through. That's very neat. Strong running down that left flank. Fired deep, climbs up big! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Camavinga, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's found a way through. Great chance! And he hits the net. And that for him is goal number 10. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
After 58 minutes is number 22.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Ambitious ball here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Forlan. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Mbappe is behind this one.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Mbappe! absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That is good alertness. That's a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Thomas Rashitsky. Number 2, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 21, Neymar. Number 3, Matthias de Ligt.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. And he's Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Great vision. Pass is just off target. And it's Hakimi. Neymar. And here's Yamal. And here's Forlan.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Owen. There will be 4 extra minutes. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. And Owen! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Toma, he's shifting through the gears here. They've won a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Just about within shooting range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! In he goes again! Goal! Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 6 minutes is number 22.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Mitoma.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Mitoma.
And no, that was never going to make it. And they've got rid. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. And it's Azar. He's got away. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Czech will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Toma. Oh, important interception. Now it's Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Raul. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Bellingham. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Guardiola goes short. And this is chance! Corner number 2 then. Guardiola plays it short. It's a good... Gets his head on it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Played through into space. Can he latch on to this? And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Azar. Tries to play it through. Now the cross. A header! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked it up out wide. Played in. Terrific header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that has fair fizzed. And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Hazard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van der Ven tries to clear. That's very neat. It's Hazard! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Now it's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Incoming delivery. And he can clear it away. Great vision. Yamal. Tries to get it clear. Van der Ven. And this is real chance! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Conte. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, super find.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Toma.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Oh, what a climb! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Coming on the field is
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
There will be a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a throw. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like